All right, we're joined with the champions, Aaron Dickerson Davis, the MVP, Bella Nascimento. Coach, what a game. Just your comments on the victory, what your team did so well today.
We stuck together. We believed. That's all we kept saying is believe, believe, believe. We were down 14-0 to start the game, and we just kept saying it doesn't matter. We've seen worse. We've gone through hell this year. Like 14 points is nothing. We were down 12 in the third quarter against A&T. And so it just took us settling in. It started with our veterans. It started with our leading scorer, Bella Nascimento. I'm so proud of her. She has achieved the things that she has come here to do. And I can't wait to see her dancing.
Questions? Go ahead.
You know, I don't know where to begin with this with your program. Obviously, y'all came into the tournament, had lost seven of 8, and then it's the switch just switched. Was it just if we just show up and just keep playing as a new season? What was the conversation like on Wednesday night or Tuesday when y'all boarded that bus to come up here?
We said that none of that mattered. Nothing mattered up until the tournament. It's March. On one of the games, it's all kind of running together right now, but I wrote up on the board all the number 1 seeds that got upset in their tournament, and it was like 8 of the 16 teams that had played or conferences that had played up until that point. And I was like, it's March. None of that matters. How much you won, how much you lost, none of it matters. All you have to do is believe in yourself, believe in us, believe in what we do, and we'll come out on top. It doesn't matter who we play. It doesn't matter what seed we are. Nothing matters. It is tournament time, and crazy things happen in March.
And then Bella, 4 games, 4 days. What's the body feeling like doing that? And then just how we able to push through in that fourth quarter. And then, honestly, it seemed like y'all found another gear in that fourth quarter. So just 2 parts to that. Just what does the body feel like? And then how were you able to finish strong?
First off, all praise to the Most High. He helped us win this chip. But, our bodies are fried, cooked in all types of ways. We just kept saying, we're not tired, we're not tired. Tired is a mental thing. At the end of the day, like, who wants it more? We want it more, and we wanted this chip. So just trying to remind everybody to keep going because we could be tired tomorrow. Something else we kept saying in the locker room, be tired tomorrow.
Yeah, Bob Flynn. Sorry if you interested, but what's going through your mind as you realize this is the first championship in William & Mary history? I mean, it's what they joined the league in the mid '80s, and just long before you, either one of you was born.
I couldn't think about any of that. Bella will know, am not an emotional person. They call me cold sometimes. I'm very stoic. And when there was 0.4 seconds on the clock, somebody just came and gave me a hug, and I just started crying. And it's not because of the history. It's because of the resilience that this team showed. And we said all the time, we were like, lose but don't fold, right? Like, never fold, never give up, never quit. And we had every chance and every opportunity to do that. We had every chance to fold. We had every chance to quit, and we didn't. We went into March with a new mindset. We left everything else behind us. My seniors did not want to end their season, and it started with them. It started with Bella. It started with Beck Frisbee-Smith. It started with Kayla Beckwith, and it started with Anahi Lee Cauley. And everybody else just caught fire from the fire that they lit.
And again, today depended on more people today, or more people had bigger plays. Rebecca Frisbee-Smith comes up with, I mean, she draws more charges than anybody, I think, and she had 12 points today. So
Jesus.
Big shot after big shot.
Yep.
I mean, everybody was believing in her. Bella starts with her emotion. Anahi is our emotional leader. When Bella gets stoic, the team gets tight. But when she starts yelling, and one, I'm sure whoever has played us has heard Bella yell, and one, at least once. But when she did that, I think everybody just caught that energy. The moment Beck takes charges, the whole bench erupts. Everybody runs over to her. She puts her body on the line. She is banged up. She is been hurt all year, and it doesn't matter. She puts her body on the line for the sake of this team, for everything that we're trying to accomplish. And I just think that we talked about everyone contributing. That's something that we talked about throughout the conference tournament is nobody can do it alone. Even in our huddles today, I was like, hey, we're trying to do it alone. You can't do it alone. There's no 8-point shot. There's no 14-point shot. Nobody can be the hero. We have to be the hero together. We talked about not having any assists. We had like 0 assists in the first half, and we had been averaging like 19. And so we talked about moving the ball, play next, play next. And Beck, to get back to your question, she just was ready when we were playing next.
And then what was going through your mind, at the start when you're down 14-0?
I thought that fatigue was getting the best of us and nerves were getting the best of us. We never talked about the championship game. We just talked about the next game, right? Trying to get our minds off the fact that this is a championship game and this team had not been here before, and no team at William & Mary has won a championship. Like, to think about all of those things is too heavy, right? And it put too much pressure on us. And so we kept saying, it's not about a championship. We just playing another game today, right? We're playing a game that we're trying to win against a team that beat us twice in the regular season, right? And we just wanted some redemption. But with that being said, there was still a lot of nerves and fatigue that kicked in. We needed to see the ball go through the net. And once it did, it helped us. Going on the run in the second quarter also helped us. Hitting that last shot right before halftime, it helped us going into the locker room. So now there was more positivity going into the locker room instead of finger pointing or just negative energy. So everything just happened exactly the way it was supposed to. We are just so blessed to be here. We are blessed to be able to be on this stage, playing against some of the best teams in the country. And more than anything, we're so excited to take this next step in history.
Yeah. And just last one, you mentioned the big 3 at the end of the half. There was also a big 3 at the end of the third quarter. I mean, how? And
I feel like there were a couple of them. I feel like Beck hit a really big 3 when we couldn't score, and then Cass hit a 3, and Bella comes out, and I'm like, which way do you want to go, right or left? That's all I kept saying. You want to go right or you want to go left? And I just kept drawing up plays for her to get to her mid-range because that is where she is the deadliest. And everybody just locked into the assignment, right? Everybody understood what it was going to take for us to be successful. When we were able to see the ball go in the basket, it helped us defend a little bit better. When we found momentum, it just erupted us, and we just kept going. And that's something that we hadn't always done this season, right? And so to be able to have that happen right now is just very poetic, considering all the things that we've been through.
Okay. Got a question from Dave. Go ahead, Dave. Bella and Coach.
Bella, we talked a couple days ago, and you were talking about how important it was for you to come here and win this thing. As you know, it's never happened before in either program. What does it mean for you to be able to make history like this?
Yeah, this is a surreal moment for us and for the team. Everybody's super excited and super locked in. Everybody really wanted this win, and it all started with the belief. Every person had belief that they could do it and that we could win as a team, not individuals, and that's what we did. We came here and we won.
What was, the way the game started, obviously, it could have started a lot worse than that. And having to play from a hole like that the rest of the way is obviously very tough. How did you guys do it mentally to be able to stay in it and not let it turn into a blowout?
Yeah, we kept trying to remind everybody, no, we're not tired. No, we're not tired. Who wants it more? Who wants it more? We want it more. We want it more. Just all these little reminders and lock in on assignments on defense to help us propel us into what's next to come, like for the next possession, for the next bucket, for the next stop. So we just have these little reminders on the bench and in the court, giving each other little celebrations. And that's how we got amped up in the game.
Go ahead, Trevor.
First of all, congratulations. Trevor River from House of College Hoops. You talk about belief, but with the belief, there has to be something rooted in that, right? So talk about the belief in this group and why, where you get that belief from. Where is that, fueled deep inside?
Yeah, it's really just believing in each other, trusting each other, believing that we can do things that nobody thought that we could do things that there were times we didn't think we could do. We got so low on ourselves when little things happened. And, I talked about it in one of the other conferences where these are William and Mary students. They're extraordinarily smart. They're perfectionists by nature. That's a gift in the classroom. That's a curse on the basketball court. And so to be able to kind of get outside of your head, even today during the huddle, I said everybody's in their head right now is such a small space to be. Like you got the world in front of you and you're stuck in your head. Like let it go. So just believing, I think more than anything is just in each other, believing in your coaching staff. We told them all year, if you guys just give me everything that you got, I'll take it the rest of the way. But I just need you to give me every ounce of effort. I'll help you score. I'll help you get stops. I have an incredible staff. We are gonna be there. We got you. And if you guys can just believe in each other and give us all you got, then we can help the rest of the way.
Yeah, another one, Dave.
Yeah, Aaron, and we got kicked off for a little bit, so you may have had to deal with this one already. But what was it that you guys were able to do in these 4 games that you hadn't been in the final, I guess, 8 of the regular season, other than obviously score? But is there anything in particular that you just got much better at, do you feel?
Rebounding. That was our number one focus going into these 4 games was rebounding. It was the most important thing. We felt like we could stay in front of people. We felt like we could be solid defensively, but we can't give people so many opportunities to score. I want to say that Campbell had 7 offensive rebounds at the half. And then we went into the locker room and we were like, we're playing good D, but we're giving them too many chances. And it looks like we only gave up 1 for the entire second half. And so that is probably the biggest difference. Making shots helps, right? Because you have that emotion, you have that momentum, right? You have that energy going on the defensive end. And then once you get 1 stop, we were like, get a turkey, which is 3 stops in a row. In the second quarter, we got what you call a kill, which is 5 stops in a row. And that then helped us make shots as well. So it was a little bit of everything, but I believe wholeheartedly that this entire tournament, it was our rebounding.
And it also looked like at the end there that you guys were playing with an incredible poise that maybe in some earlier games and close situations you hadn't been. Did you see that?
Definitely. That's where it goes back to our veterans. It goes back to our seniors. We have 2 fifth-year seniors and 2 seniors, and it started with them. You know, Monet and Cass and Bella, they carried us a lot in the first couple of games. Cassidy obviously went down with an ankle yesterday. Monet had a very, very rough recovery last night. And so today it needed to be our seniors. It needed to be our veterans. They needed to lead us, and they were poised. Bella was locked in the whole time. She never dropped her head. That's something that we talked about earlier this year. You can't miss a shot and drop your head because everybody is watching you, and then we drop our head. You know, she never did that. She composed everyone. Beck composed everyone. Nahi was talking in every single huddle. She was directing. When she was at Villanova, she's been in these environments before, and that does help you, right? Like I've seen this. I know what it takes, and it's not us being frantic right now. And then KB, she was just really good on the bench, making sure that everybody was still cheering, everybody was staying together. She was talking during timeouts, and so I really just have to shout out my seniors for helping us be poised. That was something that was on the board for us. Play together, play next, and play poised.
Can I ask one more, Barack?
Yeah, sure.
Bella, you guys had 2 rather large shots at the end of the quarter. Yours at the end of the half. I heard you call bank, by the way.
Yeah, I did.
And also Rebecca's from the corner going into the end of the third. I mean, how much did that's 6 points right there in a game you win by 3. How important were those, not only on the board, but to the psyche of the team?
Yeah, those are big momentum swingers for us. Once we see that ball go in the net, everybody gets hype. That's all you hear in the stands. That's all you hear from our bench. Even on the court, we're cheering for each other. That elevated those 2 shots. Like not just those 2 shots, but those 2 shots helped us in elevating our energy and our togetherness. It made us stick together and made us realize even more that we can do this.
Thanks. It's
All
like JT, right?
Yep.
You guys good? All right. Thank you very much.
she
Thanks,
got
guys.
it. Oh, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't see.
Thank you.
Hi. Congratulations. Just want to say that.
Thank you.
Bella, you mentioned earlier that, when you're on the court, all you see is red. And that gives me, run through a wall
Yeah.
mentality. And obviously your coach talked about, your resilience through this season. Where does that come from? What fuels you when you're out there?
Yeah, that's a great question. In the beginning of the season, or like kind of in the middle, Coach E always came up to me. She was like, "All right, Bella, like this is a start. Like, are you a shark or you a fish?" In my mind, what? I'm a shark. I'm not trying to be no fish. It's either eat or be eaten, and I'm not trying to get eaten. I want to be the initiator. I want to go punch. I want to go through walls. I want to do everything I can to help this team win and to be the best I can on the court for my team and for myself.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.